What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to explore a very powerful free traffic source, and we're going to learn how we can monetize it and make money with it. Now, this is a traffic source I've been using for a very long time. I've had decent success with it, and so I'm going to teach you the same methods that I've used to build a lot of traffic and to monetize it, and so you can do so as well. All right, so you want to pay close attention to in this video, because free traffic sources are very tricky and they're not as easy as paid traffic sources, right? With paid traffic sources, you pretty much just buy it and you have all the traffic that you can spend on as much money as you have, basically, provided some of the other factors are in check. But with free traffic, it's always a little bit trickier. It's always, you have to kind of understand the ins and outs. You have to know what you're doing. So you want to pay close attention to this video so that you understand how to leverage this 100% free traffic source, all right? So here we have a basic diagram, right? So that you understand what are we talking about. You have your free traffic source here. Then you have a bunch of users, right? These are visitors. They're coming in here, right? They're congregating. They're collecting in and around this free traffic source, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to capture some of it and we're going to monetize it, okay? And I can tell you from experience, monetizing, which is kind of the step 2, right? Step 1 is obtaining the traffic. Step 2 is monetizing it. Monetizing is relatively easier than capturing the traffic because you can pretty much monetize anything, right? Provided you have good traffic. And I'm going to, show you how you can get good traffic. But monetizing is easier. And we're also going to go over some very creative methods to monetizing your traffic as well. So you want to pay close attention to what we're doing here, okay? Because I know a lot of you are going to have basic questions later on. All right, so this free traffic source we're going to be using is YouTube, okay? YouTube is the second largest site on the internet. It's the second largest search engine on the internet behind Google, okay? So it's extremely, extremely powerful. And you can use it in all kinds of ways. There's all kinds of ways of using it. And so I'm going to show you a tactic that has been working really, really well for me over the past couple of years, and so that you can leverage it as well, all right? So if I type a phrase like this is YouTube subscribe button. And what this button is, this is a basic button that you basically set up, you basically download it and use it in your videos, right? So it's one of these buttons that you've seen on my videos probably. It's an animated button basically reminding you or prompting you to subscribe to the channel. And so we have that. And so there's a lot of results, right? If you search for this. But what I want you to pay close attention to is basically channels, basically results. And these are basically channels with relatively small amount of subscribers, but a lot of views, right? So if you look at this channel, there's 4,500 subscribers and they have a little bit over 500,000 views, right? And this channel, this video is up for 2 years, okay? And they have all these tags. They have a 94% like, which is really, really good. And so you want to scroll down. You want to take a look at some of the other ones, right? This is 51,168. So it's about 1-to-3 ratio. And I know we're going to do a lot better. And so if we scroll down, we're going to find even better. This is 33 to 145,000. It's about 1-to-5 ratio or so. We have 40,000 to 193. We have 28 to 89, right? Let's see if we can do better. I think I've seen some more impressive numbers. Let's see, 10,000, 575,000. So this is really impressive, right? This is like almost 50 to 1, right? 10,000 subscribers, 575,000 views a year ago, 94% like ratio. And so if we scroll down, I'm sure we're gonna find a lot of other really good examples. How about this one? 1.5 thousand subscribers, 650,000 views. And so why am I talking about these ratios? Well, these ratios is basically your typical supply and demand, right? There's a supply, right? And you can think of supply as the number of subscribers, right? And there's demand. Demand is the views. And when there's a big imbalance, or at least, a relatively good imbalance, like something that we had here, for instance, this 4,500 subscribers, 550,000 views, right? This is what, 100 to 1 almost, right? Yeah, it's like a little bit more than 100 to 1. You understand, or at least you should understand by now, that there's a lot more demand than supply. And that is why they have so many views, right? And the reason I'm talking about subscribers is if they had a lot of subscribers, then we can basically, jump to conclusion that the reason they have so many views is because of their own base, their own subscribers. And in this case, that's not true. In this case, they're basically getting these views from people searching, right? From non-subscribers. And 2 years ago, they didn't even have that many subscribers. Okay, they started out with 0 probably 2 years ago. And so this views basically, it grew exponentially and subscribers did not grow as much. And that is because there's a lot of, basically a lot of searches. And that's really what I want you to get out of this, right? The reason we're talking about these numbers is it basically demonstrates a market opportunity. There's a way for us to enter the market. And that's like 101 of any business, right? Whenever there's an imbalance between people providing the service and demand for the service, then we have a chance to jump in. And in this case, if we search for this YouTube subscribe button, you have a chance. But there's also other opportunities, right? For instance, if I type Facebook like button animation, which is the same thing, the other one was the YouTube subscribe button animation. Here we have Facebook like button animation. We're also going to get very interesting results. So let's scroll down. Let's see if we can find some imbalance. So here is 793 subscribers, 87,000 views. What else do we have? Let's scroll down. I think I've seen 189, 5.4. Not that much. Let's see. Let's see if we can find something nicer that shows a really nice imbalance. 159, 2.6. How about this one? 76 subscribers, 62,000 views 4 years ago, 93% like ratio, right? That's a really nice imbalance. They have less than 100 subs, but they have 62,000 views, okay? So that's one. And you're going to see a lot. 751 subscribers, 37,000 views. Right, so what I'm trying to say is that for this search term, and you can think about search terms when it comes to YouTube or Google, they're basically little businesses, right? Search terms are little businesses. That's what all these niche sites are about. If you see a way to enter the market, like what I'm showing you here, you can build a business, right? And last but not least, I want to show you another one. I have another search term here, the third one. This is Facebook green screen animation. And a green screen is basically like a green screen that you can basically change to any other color done in post-production, right? So you can Google all that. And it's basically the same idea. And if we scroll down, it's the same thing, right? 349 subscribers, 4.1 thousand views. Let's see what we have. 3.6 thousand subscribers, 43,000 views. Let's see, 9.4 thousand subscribers, 124,000 views, right? 1.8 thousand subs, 29,000 views, right? So as you can see, there's also basically a lot of videos that are getting views from searches. They're not getting views from their own subscribers. And another trick I want to show you, this is another pro tip, is that when you see something like this, and you're scrolling down and you want to open the channel, right? So I have the channel here open, and you want to sort by most popular videos, and you're going to have a list of videos, right? So this, as the case happens to be, this particular video that we're basically looking at, it's their #1 video, right? They have a little bit over 500,000 views. And then they have another video, how to add links to your YouTube channels. And these videos, basically like any video that's over 20,000 views, all this top row, they're getting it basically from relatively small amount of subs. And that means there's an opportunity to enter that market. Okay, so now that I've told you how this works, right, the idea is you're gonna go out and you're gonna think about basically an idea, right? So in this case, it's a subscribe button. And one thing you have to keep in mind is that you cannot, you'll have to create a video, you'll have to create a YouTube channel, right? To capture this kind of latent free traffic, right? You'll have to do that. And so that's kind of how it works. Now, here's the thing, right? When you're doing this, right, this is very important, is that you don't want to be focusing on some big, broad term like, tutorial, how to use Photoshop tutorial 101 or Photoshop for beginners. You don't want to think about some complex topic. We're talking about very, very simple searches. So in this case, you have YouTube subscribe button, you have Facebook like animation. You can actually click on the results and you're going to get more ideas that you can basically enter and analyze the results, kind of like what I was doing. All right, so that's really the idea. And the reason I'm telling you this is that if you focus on something like, Photoshop for beginners or affiliate marketing for beginners, it's a complex topic. The competition is going to be a lot, it's going to be sky high. And you will have to create a very involved video, right? You'll have to actually create like a tutorial, you'll have to explain things. Whereas with this one, all you have to do is basically go to one of these videos, right? So for instance, just pick a video that has a lot of views, pick it, Google for something called YouTube Downloader, and there's a lot of them. I think I've been using, I don't know, pretty much any of these works. Yeah, so this one I've had decent success with. This is the YouTube Downloader HD.com, and so you can basically go in here, put in the link to your YouTube video, and you're gonna download the actual video. And a lot of these videos, they're basically royalty free, right? So for instance, if I open this particular video, right? So let's open this video and I can show you what it looks like. They're all kind of royalty free. They're all very similar, and they all kind of work the same. And so what you want to do is, right, you're gonna create a channel. Okay, you're gonna go into Google and you're gonna type create YouTube channel, right? So if you type that, you're gonna get nice results. You're gonna go in here, create a new channel. It's very, very easy. Everybody has a Google account. Everybody has a Gmail account. You have a YouTube account automatically if you have a Google account. And so you'll basically create a new channel. You can call it whatever you want. So for instance, you can get some ideas here. And so they're calling it H2V, which is not a very descriptive name. And so they have a video, but they also, doing a lot of, they have like my affiliate links. They're promoting Amazon computer mouse, Snowball, a bunch of random products, even a laptop, right? So I don't think a lot of people are going to browse this and basically add the laptop, right? Like go and buy a laptop. But what they're doing is basically promoting products, and that's what you're going to be doing. So you're going to go out, you're essentially going to research. You can use these examples, that's fine. I'm actually promoting a couple of videos in a completely different channel using this tactic, right? One of mine is very, very similar. So feel free to use these ideas. You can even do this one, you can do this one. It's all for you. I just did the research. You can go out and use this, no problem. And so you're gonna create a YouTube channel, make it like a little bit descriptive. Maybe like graphics helper or graphics master or animation master. So when somebody goes on the channel, they feel comfortable that this is what you're about, that you're not like a random person. They want to feel comfortable, visitors, that this is what you are focusing in, right? This is kind of the secret. And so they're gonna go to your channel and they're gonna see the video. They're gonna click on the video, and then it's basically gonna open like this. And here you're gonna give them the goods, right? So for instance, in this kind of scenario, the way this works is that a lot of these green screen buttons, so this button overlay, right, that has 200,000 views within the past year, if we open that, you're gonna see that it basically has, it's basically a button like this, which is kind of nice. I use a similar button on my own channel, I really like it. And so, they're basically telling you, download it here. And then they're telling you, they're basically giving you links to other videos. But the way the system works is that you're going to have two links, or, you can have other ones, and I'm going to get to it in a second. The first link is going to be basically to download it. It's a free download. The second link is going to be something else, right? Now, I've done a case study when we were talking about basically content locking, right? A couple of videos back. And the strategy was you're going to give them the free one as a download, and then the premium version is going to be the source code, right? So they can go out and actually edit it and change it around. Whereas the download is basically like a video file, right? Like an MPEG video file. And then the free one is going to be something else, like an actual source code, like for Adobe. What is that program called? It's Adobe Animation Suite. Or Apple Motion or Adobe After Effects, that's the name. And so they can basically download it. That's a premium version. But here in this video, that was for the other video. In this video, we're going to do something else, right? We're going to be promoting MaxBounty, right? So if we go into MaxBounty, there's a lot of offers, okay? And unfortunately, there's no kind of an offer that you can promote for downloading like a video animation, right? And so we have to get creative, right? And the way you get creative is The people that are downloading these buttons, right, a lot of them are interested in, they're kind of artistic. They are, they have that, creative side, right? So we're going to basically promote things like LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn has a LinkedIn Learning, right? So if we open that, let me show you what it is. This is actually an educational service, right? And I really love educational services, especially from LinkedIn. You're getting 32 per lead for a monthly sub, 48 per lead for an annual sub, 28% for individual course sale. You're getting that, right? So this is a really nice one. And so you can promote this one if you want. The other one you can promote is, there are a bunch of other ones. There's Skillshare, right? You can promote that. Skillshare free trial. The other one that you can promote, and this was actually probably my first choice, is Envato, right? Now, if you've seen some of my previous videos, I've been talking a lot about the software, and no, they don't pay me. I'm not compensated by them. I'm not even affiliated with them. I just really like the offer. And so if you look at this offer, there's two offers: WordPress themes and templates, and Envato Elements. I like Envato Elements better, although they kind of work in different situations differently. But Envato Elements, right, all the templates you can download and design without limit with Envato. So this offer is actually very, very similar to the traffic we're getting. The people that are searching for this, they can download basically one YouTube, basically one animation, right? Or they can sign up and they can basically, download an unlimited, right? All the templates you need, design without limits. And you can basically build a tracking link social. You can do social, you can do raw link, and then you have the elements, and then you can basically have the tracking link. And so I would go out, and since this is a free traffic source, we can direct link all we want, day in and day out, 24 hours a day. And so what I would do, I would basically bit.ly it, because, if you go to a YouTube video, right, you go to like a typical video, you don't want that link to be like a paragraph long, right, a couple of lines long. You don't want that. Typically, you're going to bit.ly, and basically it's going to be something like this. So you're going to give them the free one, because that's what they're searching for. And then you're basically going to tell them, want to know how to do the same? Click here to do that, right? You're going to give them something else. You're going to give them like basically an offer to sign up and learn, right? Now, obviously, not everybody's going to convert. But if you're getting 200,000 views to the video, and let's say even 1% converts, right? That's 2,000, right? Out of 200,000, 1% is 2,000. Now you take that 2,000 and you multiply it by, 96. So 2,000 times 96, and that is the amount you're going to be making, right? And that is, 1%. If like 0.5% convert, you're going to be making 96,000, right? And so that's just a simple idea, right? This is the way you do it. Now, this is not the only ones. MaxBounty are not the only ones. There are all kinds of services. Udemy has an affiliate program. You can go in there. One that I really like is called Storyblocks, royalty-free stock images, videos. And I believe they also have an affiliate program, because a lot of people are promoting them. You can basically check them out. This is their landing page. Bring your ideas to life with unlimited stock media. And this is really the essence of premium products, right? This is the essence of monetizing, is that you give something for free. If they want to go further, then they have to pay for it, right? It's like, if I want to learn how to do something, somebody can teach me for free, or I can take a professional class that's structured, that's in order, that, there's somebody that knows what they're doing are going to teach me. And so you're going to get some conversions. You're not going to have 100% conversion, but you're going to get decent amount of conversions, right? And you can basically Google, there's a lot of them, right? Udemy, there's Skillshare, there's Storyblocks, there's all kinds of other ones. And, you can basically promote them. They don't even need to be on MaxBounty, right? And that is really the secret. Now, you can go out and implement this method if you want, but honestly, there's a lot of ideas. You just want like a little, basically like a little piece of content. And these terms get a lot of searches, right? They get a lot of searches. And so if I click on this, basically I enter it and I click on it. So here we go, subscribe button animation, YouTube subscribe link, right? Or I can go, that is how I discovered a lot of these ideas that are getting a lot of searches, right? So we can click on this, here, green screen. And this is how I discovered the green screen. I basically clicked on my existing search result and I had more search results. And that is the way you do it, right? And that is the method I wanted to share with you today. And so you definitely want to review the video, right? It's a little bit complicated, but in an essence, what we have here is free traffic and monetization. You need to get two things right. You can have free traffic all you want. If you're not monetizing, you're not going to make any money. Or you can monetize, you can't monetize something you don't have, right? So that is the key. So I showed you both kind of sides of the coin, right? The free traffic side and the monetization. And so I've been very successful with this method. And I go after all these kind of methods where there's a chance of getting any kind of free traffic that I don't have to pay for. All right, guys. So that is all I have for you for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you're gonna get notified when new videos are dropping, very similar to this one. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And other than that, thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.